Okay, so what I want to do for this video and this series on the channel is just talk about what characters, transformations, attacks, costumes, accessories, stages, mechanics, pretty much anything and everything that I would personally love to see added for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. And then to give a bit of a history lesson on what I'm talking about, and even maybe talking about how I think it personally could work for Xenoverse 3, and then to jump into a few online fights in Xenoverse 2 using either or both movesets or characters that fits the theme of the video and the subject that I'm talking about. But before I do continue with this video, I do need to mention this. I am recording this, I'm probably uploading this, but I'm definitely recording this on the 23rd of June 2017, and the reason why I want to say this is because the latest bit of Xenoverse news that we have is that yesterday on the 22nd of June we had the DLC Pack 4 livestream. We know that DLC 4 will come out on the 27th of June and the free update on the 26th, the day before, and they pretty much confirmed on that livestream that there will be more DLC after DLC Pack 4, given that they said that they'll have more information about DLC, or if there'll be a DLC Pack 5 later on, which, like I said in yesterday's video, why would you hype up an announcement to announce that there's not going to be any more DLC? Like, that just doesn't make sense. So it's safe to assume that there will be at least one more DLC for Xenoverse 2. What will this be? We don't know, but I'm just saying that just in case by some miracle, I doubt it, but if some miracle that this character I'm going to talk about for this video is included in that pack. So what character do I think should be included in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3? Well, that character is God Broly. Now, there's a few names you can call him. God Broly, which is what I'm going to refer to him from now on in this video. Broly God, Super Saiyan God Broly, or Legendary Super Saiyan God Broly. Again, for this video, I will simply refer to him as God Broly. Now, God Broly was revealed in the Japanese exclusive 4D experience in the Japanese Universal Studio called Dragon Ball Z Super Tenkaichi Budokai. No, it is not a game, it is just like a ride. Like, if you've been to the Universal Studios in the States, in America, it's like the Shrek 4D experience, and I think it's still there, but it's also like the Terminator 2.5D experience. If you ever go there, definitely check out the Terminator one, because it's really solid. Now, we don't know, again, as of me recording this, which is the 23rd of June 2017, we really don't know that much about God Broly, apart from the fact that, well, it's Broly, he's a god, he has godly ki, and he's at least on par with Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. So it's safe to say that God Broly is, well, quite frankly, a beast. So if he were to be added for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, what would his moveset look like? Well, to be honest, I don't think it should be something that's too far from his legendary form in Xenoverse 2. So for his two ultimates, I'd say, of course, keep Gigantic Meteor as one of his ultimates. Of course, that makes sense. But for his second ultimate, and I do think he should have a second ultimate, I don't think it should be a generic one. Like, it shouldn't be Super Ki Explosion, the Full Power Energy Wave ultimate, or the Full Power Energy Volley ultimate. I would say give him Super Gigantic Omega. Now, he does have a super attack, which is Gigantic Omega. It's the strike attack where you launch a green ki blast from your, I believe it's your right hand. I can't remember which hand it's from, but you guys know which one I'm talking about. What you may not know is that a few years ago, and I think it was before Xenoverse 1 was even revealed, in Dragon Ball Heroes, Legendary Super Saiyan 3 Broly had an ultimate attack, I believe, which is called Gigantic Omega, and it's very different to what we have in Xenoverse 1 and 2. And the version in Dragon Ball Heroes is basically his version of a Kamehameha attack. Now, it's not, as far as I know, it's not a variant of it, it's just similar in terms of how it's charged and fired. It's basically a green Kamehameha, let's be fair. So I'd say, why not give him this? It looks cool as hell, like you can see right here. In terms of his evasive, I mean, the one he has right now in Xenoverse 1 and 2, it works fine. You know, it suits Broly as a character, so I'd say keep that as it is. So what about his super attacks? Well, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly in Xenoverse 2 has full power charge, not even a maximum charge. They just gave him full power charge. So I'd say replace that with another charge attack, I mean, why not? And I'd say something along the lines of Divinity Unleashed, which is an attack that we will be able to unlock, a charge attack rather, that we will be able to unlock in Xenoverse 2 DLC Pack 4, and this attack belongs to Merge Zamasu, but I'd say change it slightly so Broly has his own variant of it. given, you know, he has God Ki or Godly Ki, it just makes sense to give him this. So we have Divinity Unleashed. I'd also say for his supers, he should have Gigantic Slam and the super version of Gigantic Omega, so that only leaves with one more super attack. So we could just give him Blaster Shout and call it a day, but I think given what Broly is, or rather what God Broly is, I think for his fourth and final super attack, it should be something that is very unique. If you guys remember the intro to Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Broly and I think it was Janemba are in like this tornado, so why not just use that and give Broly a super attack of like a tornado? Call it something like, I don't know, God Tornado, Gigantic God Tornado, I don't know, but just scale down what Blue Hurricane is right now, make it green, a bit faster in terms of like how it's activated, less damaging, and there you go. But that would be rather interesting, and I personally would love to see God Broly with this attack. Now you could also give him a pseudo transformation or a pseudo awoken. By that I mean Last Hope Slash in DS Pack 4 for Xenoverse 2. It's kind of like a transformation, but it takes one ultimate slot to equip. It constantly drains your ki when you use it, so why not give something like this to Broly and call it, I don't know, Kakarot, and like his aura will just like explode. Like maybe he'll have like super armor for like a few seconds while it constantly drains his ki at a rather rapid pace. Like I think this attack was in Tenkaichi 3, but it was just like a power up. So yeah, I mean, to be honest guys, I would personally love to see that in Xenoverse 3 if this does indeed happen. So what I want to do now is just go into a few fights in Xenoverse 2 and use a moveset that I think fits with, you know, God Broly. So 4 supers, Trap Shooter, Blaster Shell, Gigantic Omega, Maximum Charge, 2 Ultimates, Grand Smasher and Gigantic Meteor, Super Saiyan as my transformation for Super Saiyan 3, and Energy Dome as my evasive. So going to the first fight, I'm running the Broly Super Soul, starting off for Super Saiyan 3 at the very start, because I think that's like the closest thing we have right now to the God Broly transformation or the Legendary Super Saiyan God transformation. And I'm also running the, what is it, the Zarbon Circular accessory. I just think it fits. He's running, what is it, Serious Bomb and, not Giant Storm, Serious Bomb, and I think it was just his combination. Yeah, he went for his evasive, you know, right away, which I don't know why, like, as I dashed into him, so he just wasted 3 bars of stamina there, you know, unless it's like a misclick, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, like, guys, I would love to see God Broly in Xenoverse 3, like, I really would. Like, right there, I love how I went for like, that very disrespectful jump, after I think of it, I don't know. But, like, I do think the story map for Xenoverse 1 was fun, but for Xenoverse 2, it just kind of felt like a bit of a drag because it's like the same thing for most of it. Like, I think the villainous form, and like all the mind, or like was the Terra mind control form, I do think that's a bit played out now, to be honest. Like, just make God Broly like the next villain, or the, you know, the next major villain, and save this, because I think what the next main villain in Xenoverse 3 will be is what is it? It's like the in Dragon Ball, in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, it's like that old blue guy. I think, like, I haven't researched this, I think it's Terra's dad or grandfather, I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's like their race, like a demon. Like, I think he's like the god or the demon, or like the leader of like the demon realm. So I go for Grand Smasher. I forgot because I haven't used it since like the last video I used it, which I think was the Bojack video, the Bojack themed moveset video. But I thought, what is it, Grand Smasher there. Yeah, like the angle is, it was completely weird, and it just went completely behind him, so I just waited 3 bars of ki there. So the fight's almost over now. I power block there. He goes for Burst Rush. I tried to break his guard just with disrespect, but I do finish him off with an even more disrespectful finish, which is the evasive Energy Dome. So, oh boy. Okay, so going to the last fight for this video, about the second fight. You know, I'm not going to show 2 fights because again, like with this series, I'm still seeing what, you know, how to do this video, like what works. I've picked the pure evil, the super villain, the villainous mode version of Broly, like whichever one it's called. Yeah, he's quite overpowered, I'd say, because like he's got like the charge attack. So I went for my evasive there because, I mean, I went for it. I can just go for Darkness Mixer, and it will Darkness Mixer recovers both your ki and your stamina. So yeah, it's rather devastating in my opinion, and something I'll talk about in the future as well. Like maybe like a transformation I'd love to see for avatars is the villainous form, and I think if you go for it, it should change your attacks to like the villainous form attacks. So you got like what, Rage Saucer, Darkness Mixer, Bloody Sauce, whatever it's called. So I went for my ultimate. I don't think the first 2 hits hit him, and only like this last 2, I think. Yeah, he goes for the cool supernova here. I don't know how I just completely flew through it there. I can't remember if it's the cooler one or the just the normal freezer one, but I'm not, you know, I'm not going to complain. I break his guard. I went for what is it, Rage Sauce? I can't remember. Like, For some reason, these attacks, like the villainous form attacks, I can never remember what they're called. Like, I don't think Bag Sphere is in this game, which is a bit weird. So he's charging up here. I got for the back hit. I was a bit too early. Yeah, like he went for his evasive. I perfectly blocked it. I broke his guy, and I do think now it's going to be game for this guy. So yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, by the way. I would say leave your suggestions in the comments for like things to talk about, but I do have quite a long list of things I want to talk about. Plus, I don't really know what I'm going to do with this series yet. I mean, this could just, you know, just be its own video, and that'll be it. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. He went for his evasive again there, so I went for mine. He got a super Kamehameha. I go for what that attack's called, Rage Source. I don't know. I keep forgetting, man. Yeah, like he's got no health now, so I go for it again. I do think he's going to finish him off. Yes, it does. So thank you guys for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. And with that being said, I will see you next time.